Aloha, beautiful souls. This is Ryan of tranSOULution, and welcome to Transform with Ryan. And in today's pick a card reading, we are going to do some channeled messages from your future spouse. So I figured today, for once, we'll let your future spouse and their higher self say whatever it is they want to say, and we won't be prying into, what do they think of you, their first impression of you, what they tell their friends and family, like all that kind of stuff. We'll just let them say what they want to say to you through this reading. So go ahead and just feel that love, that connection, and that beautiful energy between you and your future spouse with your eyes closed. Take a few deep breaths. And whenever you are ready, open your eyes and see which one of these three hearts has that special channeled message for you from your future spouse. And of course, down below, you'll see the timestamps and the chapter markers to go to your reading. I'll see you there. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading to receive this channeled message from your future spouse. And for those of you that were drawn to this heart right here, let me know who you are. Let me know where you're tuning in from down below. I have just relocated to Bali, Indonesia for the time being, and the energy is amazing here. I'm still getting used to the time zone difference, but otherwise the energy has been so lovely. So let's get into your reading now. Okay, let's see what the message is on the back. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Oh my gosh, so your future spouse, whether you've met them or not, they definitely want to gift to you some beautiful things. And it's what I'm feeling is there's sweet words of I love you, you're amazing, I think the world of you, like those types of things. But they really want you to have a very comfortable life. They want you to feel taken care of. They want you to feel secure in their relationship with them. They want to give you gifts, right? They want to do whatever they can so that you are spending most of your time in happiness and joy and bliss and whatever ways that you can receive that type of energy, right? The reason why I say that is because I'm thinking of the 5 love languages. Are you familiar with the 5 love languages? There is, just to kind of run through real quick, there's gift giving, words of love, words of kindness. There is quality time, physical touch, and acts of service. So those are the 5 love languages, right? And each of us has a primary love language in which we receive love and affection the best. So they really want to tune in to your love language, whether they call it love language or not, and make sure you feel loved and cared for in that specific way. So I love that. And I'm getting that for a lot of you that were drawn to this card, you have not yet met your future spouse because it's soon to come your way. So they are making their way towards you. It's nearly time for that divine union, okay? Let's pull some of these cards that I made to get some specific words, and then we'll pull some tarot cards and oracle cards as well to see what other channeled messages I can share with you from them. Okay, good. So, oh, look at this. You are my soulmate. Oh, and man, look at that green going with the beautiful green of this card. Okay, let's get one more. So they definitely notice and acknowledge this strong connection that you have together. And what I'm hearing is that for many of you, when you first meet, because a lot of you haven't met yet, when you first meet, you are really going to leave quite the impression on them. It's almost like they're gonna sense on some level that you're the one. And I think that's so adorable and that's so sweet. And the other thing they want to say is, I can't stop thinking about you. So they are daydreaming about you. They, are calling you in just like you are calling them in. So that synergy of your intentions together is really going to allow for those opportunities for you to meet in the real world, like in the 3D. And you're not just going to be dreaming about each other in the astral plane or thinking about each other during the day and in your fantasies, your daydreams, right? Now let's see what else they want to share with you here. I feel like this is going to share a little bit about where they're at in their life right now. That's what I'm feeling from these cards, that they're going to bring to light. So loss of self and identity, discover your true self again. So sounds like they've been on this journey of self-discovery here. Deception, mask, illusion, duplicity, look beyond the superficial. Receive, open-minded, abundant, ready. It's your time to receive. Okay, I'm feeling like this is a good pause point actually with these cards. So what do we have here with loss, deception, and receive? So what I'm sensing, okay, so they've been going through a really transformative period in their life right now where they're reevaluating and reassessing like what is important to them. What do they see for their life moving forward? I'm sensing that, you know, it's very different now than perhaps what they were thinking their life was going to be about, you know, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. It's kind of like they're closing out one chapter in their life that just doesn't feel aligned with them anymore. You know, whether it was a relationship, whether it was a job or a career, maybe it was the circle of friends that they're hanging around with. There was something in their life where it's just like, this isn't resonating. This isn't who I am anymore. I'm seeking and I'm longing for a different experience. And they really couldn't handle putting on this front, this like fake mask, this persona that didn't feel very genuine anymore, you know? And I think that's natural. It's natural for people to evolve and to grow and shift and change throughout their life. I mean, that's the beauty of life, is variety, right? Like, you're not the same person that you were in high school. You're not the same person that you were as a, you know, middle schooler or elementary school kid. You're not the same person you were 5-10 years ago. Through your experiences in life, you've grown and evolved. And for the most part, people become better versions of themselves over time, and they begin to express their authentic and true self, you know? And that's exactly what your future spouse has been going through. And, you know, what I'm hearing from them is they've come to realize that because they haven't been showing up as their true self in their social interactions, they're finding that they're not attracting the right kind of people. You know, the people who share the same values, that share the same beliefs that they do. And so now they're taking off this mask, even though it's a very beautiful Venetian mask. I used to love these. I used to collect these masks, y'all, and hang them up on my wall. And then, you know, when I was planning to move around and leave the country to go to New Zealand for work a few years back, I had to kind of get rid of a lot of stuff. So I had to part with my Venetian masks, but that's okay. You can go online and Google a bunch of them, right, to keep, to see the beautiful artistry there. But in any case, tangent, they're ready to take off that mask and show up in the world as their true self because they want to attract true friends. And of course, you. They want to attract that perfect romantic match for them. Now here with this receive, I'm getting, you know, sort of blending into what I was just talking about. They're ready to receive those relationships. They're ready to receive that love and that friendship that they've been longing for, that they weren't able to quite, you know, align with because they've been living a life that is outdated for them. The other thing is, even though it says open-minded, abundant, ready, it's your time to receive, I feel like they're saying that to you also, that they want to give you the love that you deserve to receive, kind of what we were seeing here in this heart. I'm getting that they learned a lot from past relationships, right? And how to really show up for their special person, their soulmate, their significant other. And they want to put it into practice. Like, they're like, where's my love? Where's my soulmate? Where's my spouse? So I can shower them with love and affection. And, you know, also receive it myself, that true, genuine love and caring energy. Oh, that is just so sweet. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say from your future spouse as well. This is such a fun reading to do. I love how we can get their authentic energy from your future spouse's higher self to provide these messages for you. All right, one more for you. Okay, great. So we have Five of Cups. So there's this loss that we were just talking about. And from here, I'm seeing that they felt, very alone. Probably I'm getting that they didn't know anybody who could be going through the same thing that they were going through, right? And so they felt like they had to face this alone. And, a good chunk of that inner journey of evolving and growing and expanding into who you're meant to be, a good part of that journey is alone, right? Like, yeah, there are going to be people with you that can give you a hug and support you and whatever. But because it's an internal journey, there are elements of it where you are by yourself and you have to face your subconscious thoughts, your shadow self, and things like that to heal them and release them to make space and make way for this version of you that's emerging now. Strength, oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And Five of Coins. Wow. So yeah, they're just really highlighting the fact that they have been hurting and they felt so alone for the longest time, and they desperately, oh, that felt like such a strong word, but I guess it's true. I mean, I'm channeling your future spouse's higher self, but they desperately want to connect with you. They desperately want to be with you. They want that like ride or die, true blue partner in their life. And I'm hearing too that they just want to share. They want to share the experience of life with someone else. And they're really looking for that companionship here. What I'm hearing with this card, it's kind of like the idea where like, hey, I'll be your strength, I'll be your rock when you're struggling and you're going through something difficult, and then vice versa. Like you can be that rock, you can be that shoulder I lean on when I'm going through something difficult. It's like we share our strength with each other when the other person needs it, is what I'm getting here with this card. Yeah, I can't emphasize enough that this person, your future spouse, is saying, I'm ready to not be alone anymore. I'm ready to have a genuine connection with another soul, another being. I'm also hearing they're ready to build a home, right? Whatever that looks like for you and them, a home, whether that is, buying a house and having children, like a very classic home style, or if it's just someone that no matter where you go, home is where the heart is. So maybe traveling or moving around, if you're a digital nomad, if you're in the armed forces, in the military, in the US, you get deployed all over the world. I doubt other countries have that same experience with the military, but yeah, so they're ready to have that energy of home. They're ready to create like a cozy space for living with their future spouse, which is you. So, oh my gosh, this is such a lovely reading to provide to you. I hope you enjoyed your channeled messages from your future spouse. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading today, Star Fam. Make sure to like and comment down below what you are calling in from your reading today so you can begin the manifestation pathway to make it a reality. And feel free to share this video with others and subscribe to this channel. Now, I'd like to extend a very special invitation for those of you that are looking to align with your purpose and learn how to achieve your goals. In the description box down below, you will see a link to book an energy alignment session with me, where we will together create that roadmap for success, create that roadmap for you to align with your purpose and achieve your goals. So I look forward to connecting with you, and until next time, sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye. Hey there, Star Fam. Well, welcome to your reading. For those of you drawn to this heart right here to find out some channeled messages from your future spouse's higher self. We're going to dive into that in your reading here. Let me know who you are in the comments down below. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I am now in Bali, Indonesia, and the energy here is like so beautiful, so gorgeous. And even though I'm still, kind of adjusting to the time zone change here, but the energies here have been so magical and mystical. And I wish you can experience that as well in your life too. So let's get into your reading. There's kind of this like, I don't know why I'm feeling this stained glass energy coming from this beautiful image here. But let's see what it says on the back. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Ooh, very interesting. So your future spouse just wants to let you know that they really honor and respect your freedom, your independence, your autonomy, all right? They're that type of person where they like to have their own interests, their own hobbies, and they would like that you are able to explore your own interests and your own hobbies, and that there's no need for the two of you to be like connected at the hip and to necessarily do every little thing together, and that it's good to give each other some space to explore what you're passionate about, even if it doesn't necessarily align with them. And I'm hearing, the phrase absence makes the heart grow fonder. And so they definitely feel like, they're that type of person that doesn't like to feel crowded or smothered. They like to have their alone time, their quiet time, to read a book, to go exercise, to watch TV, to go for a drive, whatever. They're that type of person that needs that quiet time to ground themselves, that alone time. Because I'm getting that they're really sensitive to a lot of the energies around people, and places that are really crowded and loud and busy really take a toll on them. So here's one message from them. How can I make this better? Okay, so what I'm sensing is that there's something, it's actually not between you and them, but there is something, and another card just jumped out already. There is something that they sense is like you're struggling with. And for those of you that have met your future spouse already, right, they're sensing that there's something that you're struggling with, and they want to be able to help you get through it. They want to be able to help you come up with a solution that works for you, that you can kind of live with, because I'm sensing maybe for some of you it's gonna be a solution that involves some degree of compromise and a give and take, right? And so they want to be able to like brainstorm with you, and help you troubleshoot whatever this situation is that you're facing. And they also, I can't stop thinking about you. So, even though they like their personal space, like they still think about you quite often. Like you are definitely in the forefront of their mind. What I'm hearing is that you are a priority to them. Okay? And that they'll always be there for you no matter what. And they'll always care about your well being and making sure that you feel happy, you feel nourished, you have shelter, you have, warm food and clothing, that kind of thing. They definitely want to like provide for you as best they can. And what I'm also getting is that they're very emotionally mature, in the sense that they know that to be the best partner for you, they need to take care of themselves emotionally and have their needs met also, and like they don't believe in self-sacrifice when it comes to a relationship, and they don't believe in giving up all of who you are to be in union with someone, to be in a relationship. you know? The way I'm receiving this message is in their mind, it's like they're an individual person, you're an individual person, and the two of you create this thing together, which is your relationship. It's not like they're an individual and suddenly they're transformed into this person full time of like, this is the relationship version of me, and that you're this independent person that transforms into this like, okay, this is me relationship version, you know? And it's not about that. It's about the relationship is a separate thing from the two of you that you both nurture and feed into. Oh my God, that was really beautiful. I mean, I'm on board with that notion, actually, now that your future spouse said that. I never thought of a relationship that way. Thank you to your future spouse for opening my eyes in your reading. Also, with this one, for those of you that haven't yet met your future spouse, I just wanted to say that they're definitely that person, that type of person that's very caring, that is concerned about the well-being of those that they care about and that they value very deeply, okay? It feels like very Cancerian energy, like a Cancer, right? The caring crab, if you will, very mothering, nurturing energy. Again, regardless of whether they identify as male or female. Okay, let's see what else they want to share with you with these oracle cards. And then, of course, we will pull some tarot cards as well. I'm loving this reading so far. I hope you are enjoying it as well. Like, let me know if anything's resonating with you in the comments down below. So we have summer. It's time to see the sunny side. Your answers arrive in summer. Ooh, so actually we're, at the time I'm recording this video, it is considered summertime because this is the month of July. And so, you know, I'm getting that, the sense that your future spouse is, you know, really in this mood to get out there, socialize within reason. Because remember, you know, they like kind of they like to have that balance, to have their alone time as well as social time. But they're really looking to get out there. They're feeling actually quite optimistic, you know, like generally summertime is all about sunshine, clear skies, wonderful air, wonderful breeze. And so I'm sensing that they're wanting to get out there, meet some people, mingle, and they're hoping and wishing that they're going to cross paths with you on one of these outings. I'm getting to that they're very much in like a good place emotionally and energetically. Like they're very optimistic right now. They're very happy at the time of this reading. They have a lot of hope for your meeting and your union and then your future together. So there's a lot of that energy coming through. Feminine, your divine feminine you, seeking her twin or soulmate. Oh my gosh, there you go. We were just talking about that, you know, mothering kind of energy that they carry, where it's like, hey, I definitely care for people and want to make sure everyone's comfortable and loved and taken care of and acknowledged. And so that's very much their vibe and their energy. Regrets, remorse, life regrets, loss. Start making empowered choices. I'm sensing that, you know, the way that they've evolved into this person is because they've learned some very important lessons in life so far. They've learned about what it is like when you sacrifice yourself, your wants, your needs, your identities for another person, right? And sometimes in relationships, people lose themselves and they just become this other being in the relationship and they don't know who they are outside of their relationship, right? They kind of don't create these opportunities to nourish themselves as a unique individual soul. It's just all about the relationship, all about spending time together, and they kind of just dissolve. Their identity just dissolves in the relationship. And that, you know, in my opinion, isn't very healthy at all, to create this codependency, right? I'm sure you've heard that term before, codependency. And so they've experienced something like that, you know, maybe with a friend or a family member, not just a previous lover, okay? And now they've learned about that, and they've learned how to be the best version of themselves within the context of a relationship. Now let's see what we got here with the tarot for more channeled messages from your future spouse. Okay, I feel like Spirit's like, that's good. You're good with that. All right. So we have for you Ace of Coins, Six of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay. So your future spouse is definitely feeling like the energies are moving fast. What I'm getting is they're that type of person where when you know something, you know, okay? They're not that type of person that tends to mull things over, overthink things, ruminate, worry, be anxious. Like, I'm sensing that's not really who they are. I'm sensing with this Chariot card that, they really move with the energies, they move with what they feel most strongly called to do, and they don't overthink stuff. What I'm getting is, in a way, they're very reactive, but not in a bad way, okay? So, like, they react to a situation with this underlying intention and energy of love and compassion, okay? They don't react with anger or frustration or vengeance, whatever, right? No, they react always with love. Their mind is always like, how can I help this person? What can I do to make it better, right? Like this right here. That's how their mind works. And so along that train of thought, I get the sense that this can definitely be sort of this like love at first sight almost scenario. Like when they know, that kind of energy here. What I'm also hearing from them is that they are in a position right now where there are financial opportunities opening up to them. So whether that's a new career, like a promotion, a raise, maybe some kind of investment or opening up a business, right? So they're looking into avenues and they're kind of on just the precipice of finalizing some kind of deal or contract where they can accumulate more wealth, make more money. And the reason why this is coming up and why it's so important to them is because they realize that they, want to share a future with someone. And part of the way they think is like making sure finances are in order so that they can provide for you, pay rent, get food, provide shelter, and all the other necessities of life. And like they don't want to have to worry about money and making ends meet. Like they want you both to be very comfortable in life and not have to worry about the basic necessities. Now, this card right here, what I'm sensing is that for some of you, your future spouse, you know them from the past, like your childhood, a previous job. Maybe you used to live in the same town or work together, be in the same club or organization, go to the same gym. Like this is a person that is from your past and they've been thinking about you and hoping to reconnect and reunite. For others of you, this person definitely has a connection from a past life. So they've been dreaming about you. If they're very spiritual, that could be how they know you're the one, is because, they're in tune with their past lives. Maybe they've even accessed their Akashic records. They are very intimately connected and aware of their higher self and feeling into the energies and what feels aligned, who feels aligned with them. So they're in that space and in that energy right here. So it's like they'll recognize you from a past life, very much like this deja vu, where it's like, have we met before? But like in this lifetime, you've never met. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my gosh, what a magical reading for you. I hope you enjoyed your channeled messages from your future spouse. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading today, Star Fam. Make sure to like and comment down below what you are calling in from your reading today so you can begin the manifestation pathway to make it a reality. And feel free to share this video with others and subscribe to this channel. Now, I'd like to extend a very special invitation for those of you that are looking to align with your purpose and learn how to achieve your goals. In the description box down below, you will see a link to book an energy alignment session with me where we will together create that roadmap for success. Create that roadmap for you to align with your purpose and achieve your goals. So I look forward to connecting with you. And until next time, sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading here on Channeled Messages from Your Future Spouse. And for those of you that were drawn to this heart right here, let me know who you are in the comments down below and let me know where you're tuning in from. I have recently relocated to Bali, Indonesia, which let me tell y'all, it's a very magical place. The energies here are like something else. And I feel this powerful shift and transformation within me that's occurring. And I hope you're feeling it as well as you're watching my more recent videos that I've been posting here. So anywho, let's get into your reading here. This is such a interesting image, right? We have like this, it looks like a serpent or a snake kind of blending in with this woman's hair, and this man is just like surrendering to it. Very, very interesting. I'm curious to see what it says on the back. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Oh my gosh, this is very interesting. So the first thing that's coming through from your future spouse here that I'm getting is this is very specific. So if this doesn't resonate with you, don't worry. Just like put it off to the side, okay? You don't need to take this with you from the reading. But what I'm getting is your future spouse is someone that you know already, someone that is in your life. And this is specifically for those of you that are currently in a relationship or maybe just transitioning out of a relationship, that your future spouse sees the way in which you aren't being appreciated, sees the way in which you're not being respected or cared for properly, and they want you to say no and to walk away. That's like their desire. Their desire is like, hey, you know what? Oh my gosh. You know what this is making me think of? Have you ever heard that song, Let Me Love You by Mario? Baby, you should let me love you. Da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. Love's supposed to be, baby, good love and affection. Make me your connection. Yeah, it's such a beautiful song. You should go listen to it. So Mario, Let Me Love You. Anyways, I hope I did it justice, but you should listen to that song and get the vibe of kind of the feeling and what's going through their mind as they watch you. So some of you, what I'm sensing is that, okay, for sure, you could be in a relationship and they wish you would get out of it so that they could love you the way you deserve. But others of you, it could be that there's a friendship or a family relationship where, you know, you're not being appreciated, you're being maybe taken advantage of, possibly abused in some way, shape, or form, right? And so they know that you deserve better. And so they're rooting for you and hoping that you walk away from these things that, you know, don't deserve your attention, don't deserve your time and your energy. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, on a more general note, what I'm hearing is that your future spouse really wants to encourage you to trust your instincts and move towards the things that you want. Like your future spouse, the way their mind is working right now, what I'm feeling is that they want you to be happy. And they want you to make the choices that will continue to make you happy throughout life. Like they don't want you to be stuck in a situation where you feel kind of uninspired, where you feel bored, where you feel, you know, annoyed or aggravated, or where you feel like taken for granted. You know, they want you to constantly have respect, constantly be appreciated and respected is like a big thing here for them. They believe you deserve respect always. And they are not down with anybody who disrespects you. I'm feeling this very overprotective energy coming from them, especially with this word power. The energy that's coming through feels very Aryan, like very divine masculine, protector kind of energy. And again, this is regardless of whether or not you're attracted to males or females. Like they just have this very protective energy over you where it's like, don't mess with my boo, you know? I will come for you. Like, I'm not down with that. Don't disrespect my boo thing. Don't respect my bae. They're not about that, and they will speak up for you, but you know, ultimately they want you to be able to speak up for yourself and take charge of your life, but know that they always have your back is what I'm getting from them. So one card already jumped out, so let's see what that is. I want you. Oh, so I'm sensing again that very Aries or Aryan energy where they let's just say they're not shy when it comes to their carnal desires and when it comes to bedroom activities. Okay, they will let you know always just how attractive and sexy and beautiful or handsome they think you are. And I'm feeling that, you know, one of their love languages for sure is physical touch. So they love to hold your hand, they love to put their arm around you, they love to kiss you, and cuddle with you, snuggle with you. Like they really like physical contact with you. That's a way that they affirm and strengthen your bond together. And we have, I am so confused. So what this is speaking to, I think, is the situation we're talking about before, where it's kind of like, you know, in their mind, because they're kind of that person that just doesn't take crap from anybody, they get confused when you allow people to do that to you. Or you kind of allow people in your life that maybe are not a good influence on you or are rude or disrespectful. And they're kind of like, why do you put up with that? Like, just get rid of them. You know, they're a little bit more cold-hearted and direct in that way. And they see you as someone being a little bit softer natured, maybe a little bit more even-tempered, actually, as well. Whereas the energy that I'm getting is like, they just don't care. Like, they won't put up with anything that isn't right to them. So they are encouraging you to adopt that attitude. Now, whether or not you choose to do so, of course, that's your prerogative. That is your choice. You be you and be authentic to yourself. But at the end of the day, they have your back. Okay, let's see what else they want to share with you, Star Fam. So crossroads, divergent paths, choices, confusion, follow your intuition. Oh, there you go. Confusion coming through again. Let's pull out the other cards and we'll see what we got cooking. Memories, nostalgia, repetition, attachment, reliving the past. Let it go. Yes, the answer to your question is yes. Okay. So what I'm hearing with this yes card is that, you know, some of you, maybe you have doubts about like, oh, does this person really love me? Do they really care about me? Do they want to spend their life with me? Do they see a future with me? Is this really a genuine long-term connection? Like sometimes you have doubts about the relationships in your life, and some of it maybe stems from like self-esteem. Maybe the self-esteem is not so strong there in your life right now, and sometimes maybe the confidence is not so strong in your life right now. And so, you know, part of what they're thinking is in their mind, it's like they have to make it very clear to you, and they want to show to you and say to you that, yeah, I want you. You mean a lot to me. I care for you a lot. And they're willing to, you know, do whatever it takes so that you believe that, you understand that, and you know that for a fact, and you don't doubt it or question it anymore, okay? So they're down to make sure you feel this, that they actually genuinely truly love you, and that there's no that you reach a point where there's no doubt in your mind how they feel about you. Now, here with crossroads and memories, this is very interesting. They're that type of person that enjoys making memories. Um, I'm hearing that they enjoy, going on vacation and taking trips because that's very memorable to them. They also enjoy taking photographs as sort of keepsakes. Um, and they actually have a really good memory. That's what I'm hearing from them. They have a really good memory. They remember like the things that maybe a lot of people, like myself, tend to forget, like the dates or the names of people, those kinds of things. They have a really good memory. Um, Ooh, so there's this thing that they said is they can forgive, but they'll never forget. That's kind of their attitude and energy in life. So they're that kind of person where it's like, hey, if you wrong me, like we're over. Like I don't give really second chances in life. They're not that kind of person. That's that fool me once, shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. There you go. That's kind of their energy. So they don't like to be played for a fool. They don't like to do foolish things. So that's their memory. They're kind of like, how they say elephants have a long memory? It's kind of like that, right? Crossroads. What I'm hearing is that, I'm hearing they had a really tough life. And they've had to go through some really challenging experiences. Maybe some of it is even traumatic, right? And so it created them into this very tough, strong person that doesn't take crap from no one. And I'm hearing too that they really don't like seeing people being mistreated, and there's kind of like this hero energy about them where they feel like they have to save people from other people's like nonsense. They have to protect people, defend people. That's kind of their energy, which feels so in line with this Aryan energy I was feeling earlier. So that's kind of their space. Like they are that hero and that protector for other people that they didn't quite have in a lot of situations that's happened in their life before. So very, very, very interesting, like personality reveal about your future spouse. No, but I get the sense that they have like the best of intentions, even though sometimes they may come out or come off, a bit gruff, a bit rough around the edges, right? I'm getting the sense that your future spouse is not necessarily like a people person, right? That maybe they can come off a bit intimidating. Definitely not like warm and fuzzy kind of energy from them. So let's see what the tarot has to share. Death, Ace of Coins, and the Lovers. Oh, how appropriate. So here we go, right? This Beauty and the Beast energy. And in their mind, they're the beast. And you are the beauty. Okay, again, this is irrelevant in regards to sex or gender identities. So just take it how it applies to you. But they have this more strong, fierce energy about them, and they see you as like softer and gentler side of the pairing, right? Out of the two of you. I'm hearing the word choice coming through from them, that they want you to know that they'll always choose you. Okay, that if it was a choice between you and another person, they'll choose you. If it was a choice between spending time with you or like going out partying with friends or whatever, they'll always choose you. Like you are their priority. That's what I'm hearing from them. Now, what's interesting with this Death and this Ace of Coins, I feel like, I didn't do this for the other piles, but I feel like we need to draw another card. So Death, Three of Cups, what goes with that? And then we also have 10 of Wands with Ace of Coins. Okay, so what I'm hearing here is that financially, something came to an end for them. I'm hearing that what's interesting is that they lost, a good amount of money, maybe on some kind of investment. I know this is super specific, like really interesting, but maybe it's not going to resonate with every one of you that were drawn to this card. But what I'm hearing is that recently or in their past, they lost like a good chunk of money, and they're rebuilding their wealth right now. Again, because they see themselves as the protector, as the provider, as the defender, right? And so in their head, it's like, hey, I got to get my finances in order so that I can make sure that I can take care of my future spouse. That's kind of what's going on in their mind, or at least they don't want to be a burden, right? They want you to be equal, where it's like you're not supporting them financially. So that's kind of a big element in their life right now that they're focusing on is being more financially stable, building their wealth to secure a comfortable future. And also now that I'm seeing the Three of Cups with the Death, it sounds like too they're in the process of maybe clearing out their social circle. Right, like cleaning out their contact lists here, maybe going through social media and unfriending people that they haven't talked to in a while, or people that they just don't vibe with anymore. So I'm sensing that there's this sort of transformation happening within their social life where they're being more mindful of who they spend their free time with, okay, and that they have a clearer sense of what type of people they vibe well with, whose company that they enjoy, who they feel like, that long term, like, yeah, we could be friends for a while. You're not just that fair weather friend or that fun times friend where we just go out and party and drink. Like, they're looking for deeper and more meaningful connections within their friendship circle as well. So very, very interesting, like quite the mixture of messages coming through here from your future spouse right now. So I hope you got a lot out of that. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading today, Star Fam. Make sure to like and comment down below what you are calling in from your reading today so you can begin the manifestation pathway to make it a reality. And feel free to share this video with others and subscribe to this channel. Now, I'd like to extend a very special invitation for those of you that are looking to align with your purpose and learn how to achieve your goals. In the description box down below, you will see a link to book an energy alignment session with me, where we will together create that roadmap for success, create that roadmap for you to align with your purpose and achieve your goals. So I look forward to connecting with you, and until next time, sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye.